incredible player. He had already been doing very well against Samsora, but the set with Joker looked so far and away different than his sets with his other characters. Our local Peachorex was talking about it a little bit too, how wild he thinks that matchup could potentially be.
I mean, Joker especially, we were talking about how, you know, with Pikachu, if the defense is really solid from the Peach and you're unable to land anything but glancing blows, that's not really going to help you. But if you have Arsene on the table, with Joker, the glancing blows don't exist.
Yeah, they're only big hits.
So I'm interested to see if ESAM is going to take a more defensive, less interactive style here early in the game, or if he really wants to try to utilize the amazing frame data that Joker has to get in on MuteAce here.
Of course, the big joke is with Peach, what? I only hit him once and he has Arsene?
Yeah.
Because he put on so much damage with his character, but here Arsene is already online. ESAM going to be having big opportunities to bring this swinging into his favor. The game, when you're watching one with this character on the screen, this Joker,
wow, that back there almost killed.
Doesn't start until Arsene's on board.
And now the game is has totally changed. You can see that MuteAce is afraid to do anything except for throw out a very safe move. And now that Arsene is gone, he'll put a little bit more pressure on at the ledge and even go for a big read.
Forward air, not going to be connecting here, but ESAM building that meter. Of course, it builds very slowly over time, as well as while you are getting hit. You can also activate some of the Rebel's Guard.
Yeah, the Rebel's Guard could be big, but you do have to be aware that Peach has the ability to get so much off of those grabs that, you know, you gotta be aware that that's always an option. But getting that fade in, Joker has that pull back and then go forward with that forward smash, sort of like Captain Falcon did in previous games.
And now, even at 150%, I feel like MuteAce is the one who's scared because Arsene is back online. The persona is here. That was the full jab. It looked a little bit deceptive, like maybe it was the forward tilt that ESAM had been going for. So we saw him drop the shield. Now he's off stage. Ooh,
wow,
what a
great tech, yeah.
Recognizing that you only have invincibility at the very start of that fly.
But now he has no Arsene anymore. So with that air dodge, MuteAce will be able to pick up the stock. Oh, what a parry. He's going to get
Arsene off of this.
Let's see. He's going to get Arsene off of this, but MuteAce is able to get 65% off of one parry.
But who's the real winner? Because now ESAM is just playing a better character.
I mean, it's kind of a Lucario argument, right? Where
Yeah,
it's like,
absolutely.
all right, if I hit him, he is closer to dying, but also so am I.
Yeah, also so am I. It's like, terrifying.
It's like any card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my gosh. Forget Yu-Gi-Oh!
The scoop from the up smash from so far away.
Dude, this character is so scary.
And of course, the other terrifying thing is I don't necessarily. Oh my God!
Oh, the triple hit gonna get fully Rebels guarded.
He got half meter off that.
He is actually going to be able to get Arsene back before the stock is gone, but no!
Brilliant. Oh, he went too deep!
Oh no!
That was a brilliant coverage. But unfortunately, misjudging the resources afterwards, wasn't able to recover.
We were just getting ready to have an insane last stock scenario, but MuteAce put it all on the table and then eventually a little bit more than he had on the table to take that stock. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a run back.
Yeah, Battlefield might be the choice again. I feel like a lot of the Peaches really like that momentum. You know, they don't want to give up. They want to stand their ground. So going back to the same stage after that kind of a loss, I could see it.
I could see it, man.
But taking advantage of everything that you have available to you is also big. Going to something like Smashville a little bit more up close and personal, maybe going to something like Kalos, a stage that the Peaches love, could also work to swing the momentum in his favor, and that's what we're going to see.
It's a great stage for Peach, but you also have to be aware of what Joker can get off of having such a big stage. He has a lot of room to maneuver with those gun dashes, of course, but on top of that, if he wants to camp you out and try to wait for Arsene to come to him, he also has that available to him.
Let's see the adjustments. And again, the game doesn't start until Arsene comes out. You gotta know. So we're gonna be seeing big start here from MuteAce, putting on a quick 34. Still his turn. And if that was the stock, that would have been incredibly huge. Now ESAM has Arsene active. stuck off stage, that neutral air, forward air, that's going to do it.
Big stock, and this time MuteAce on that activation knows that ESAM's going to have to go low, but he sticks closer to the ledge so that he's able to live this time.
You know, you only have invincibility on the startup.
Whoa, hold on.
Ooh.
That drag down up air was nasty.
It absolutely was. Again, doing enough damage to give ESAM full meter, but now he's going to fire back. Trying to catch the jump with that back air, just whiffs. Stuck in the corner. That parry got him a punish. Oh my goodness. Aegon so far off.
Gonna get him plenty of damage over time as long as he's able to hit MuteAce, keep the pressure on him. Arsene gone. I think he may have been trying to go for a counter before Arsene went away, but had no chance. And now, ESAM's really got to hope that he can get Arsene back before he loses the stock.
And Joker definitely does have KO options without Arsene. It's just much more difficult.
It's a lot more read-based. There are not as many setups.
Wow, Persona coming in at the perfect time for ESAM.
Activating it immediately so that he could get that invincibility because he knew that MuteAce was going to go low too.
And of course, if you are in the middle of an action, it will delay the activation of the Persona. But as long as you're not doing anything, Arsene comes out. The back air is going to punish the up smash on shield. Now this is a completely different game looking for MuteAce. The stage, of course, has been helpful, but I think the pace has been the biggest thing.
ESAM thought he would try to follow up that turnip with a nair, but MuteAce actually just waited for that Rebel's Guard, punished accordingly. Once again, we see a really well-played game against MuteAce in game one, and then game two, he turns it around bigly into his favor.
The forward air is going to do it by itself.
That's Captain Falcon neutral air up to 11. He's camping out that Arsene. He's waiting on that Angel platform for it to go away.
Get rid of as much of that meter as you possibly can. And of course, big hits also remove damage, or also remove meter, as long as Joker's taking damage.
Yeah, that's the thing you got to remember about Arsene is that you have to be aggressive to most effectively get it out of the game. And MuteAce is not afraid of hitting ESAM. Maybe needs to be a little bit more because Arsene's online.
Just missed time to the forward air, but the back air catches ESAM's get up.
That air dodge was great so that ESAM did not have to go low.
Down smash. Look at that. Just the sound effects are brutal whenever Joker finds a hit with Arsene.
Great tomahawk.
Yeah, forward throw.
Stitch. He's going to reflect it, but it's not going to land. But ESAM knew that's what he needed to do.
And then Makarakarn got it out of the way, but he jumped straight into that forward air. And now we're seeing a game three. Game two going to MuteAce.
Even up, man, and I would think that ESAM's going to try to get another game with Joker on his own counter pick before he considers dropping out of the character, even after a two-stock in MuteAce's favor. It's just not the way ESAM rolls, I feel like.
Going to Unova. Definitely a pick where I feel like it's still Joker. If he was going Pikachu, oh, okay, just kidding. Just kidding.
You were just playing it up so that we could all be more surprised when he goes back to the Pikachu.
I do feel like I wonder.
Stitch, he's got a Stitch.
It's gone. Normally we see Final Destination. I guess Final Destination is also a really good Peach stage. Or Town and City out of ESAM, but I suppose wanting some more up close and personal side blast zones, I feel like that might be beneficial for Peach, but trying something new I can never fault somebody for.
No. I mean, especially since Peach on this height of platform is able to cover it really well with her aerials too. Takes away a little bit of an escape option for ESAM. Look at that shield pressure from MuteAce. Really nicely executed.
Catching the jump with the forward air. Goes low to try to punish the float, but doesn't. Ooh, big. He doesn't have a jump.
No jump, but of course, plenty of recovery available to him, and since he got the hit with that quick attack, he's able to pick up a little bit more of an edge guard, but boy, that parasol covers you so well.
It sure does. I feel like it's a steel-plated parasol.
And MuteAce floating right back to that ledge. ESAM, man, really just unable to find the big openings, the big combos. Peach is such an awkward floaty plus weight combination for him to get anything started.
He's really just not getting the big combos that we're used to seeing out of him, just stray hits here and there. And he's not going to be able to get as much off of the edge guarding the way that MuteAce is utilizing the parasol.
Oh, he barely able to make it back even with Pikachu's recovery. Goes so far. But even this pressure on the platform is not going to do too much, and MuteAce will just continue to get glancing blows until one of them kills.
And if MuteAce is taking trades all day, that's going in his favor.
He's getting more bang for his buck.
Back air, not gonna do it. The turn-up buys some stage for MuteAce, and now he's back at center.
MuteAce, once again, playing around these platforms, playing some really solid defense. It's been the one thing that's been getting him a whole lot of these games in his favor.
Oh my god, that
not
almost
quite.
killed. That almost killed because of this stage, his blast zones being so much closer on the side.
Yeah, if you want to think blast zone comparisons, think a little bit more like Fountain of Dreams from Melee for this stage. I know this stage is not legal everywhere, so some people are going to be a little bit unfamiliar with the geometry.
Yeah, that's true.
I know I was at the start.
That forward air, maybe even poking through for MuteAce. Puts him at the ledge. That forward smash doesn't punish the landing lag.
Peach Bomber not quite as high of a landing lag as you might think once again.
And the neutral air.
Wow. Such good coverage of himself every time he gets put in these scramble situations.
Gonna be a forward throw. Down throw sets up the mix up there. If he DIs in on that forward throw, then the down throw can set up for a thunder.
I don't think ESAM thought that MuteAce had a jump right there, but it doesn't matter. Calls out the jump from the ledge right there to finally take that first stock, but it took ESAM 3 minutes to get there.
3 minutes to take MuteAce's first stock. He's down a clean full stock.
And it's just tough for him to apply meaningful pressure to Peach because the threat of amazing, huge combos just isn't there from ESAM.
That was a beautiful attempt at the thunder. Had he caught MuteAce flying across, that could have been big.
Once again, just tap dancing on him with those heels, keeping ESAM off stage. Forward air. He's not going to get the final hit, so he doesn't set up for a bigger ledge guard.
A lot of down airs to catch ESAM.
ESAM often does that. If he does that skull bash, he'll usually quick attack to the other side of the stage where he initially did that skull bash, and MuteAce wasn't ready for it.
Same waits out the landing, catches the back air. I think the big thing here is he will get kills at earlier percents with his offstage edge guards if he's able to set them up. But MuteAce's movement and offstage recoveries have just been so solid that ESAM hasn't found any of those.
Wow, and trying to catch something, maybe a jump out of shield, but MuteAce not obliging. ESAM still struggling to find these stocks.
Almost taking it with just that up air. There we go, forward air, Dragon gets the dash attack, but it's not gonna kill.
It's at center stage, man. It's got a lot of base knockback, but the scaling could be better. All right, ESAM still stuck at ledge. That grab range is not long enough to get the Peach. So MuteAce now at the Saturn, gonna set up another hitbox for him. Wow, he edge guarded him with a Saturn.
Just the little pop on the head meant there was no opportunity to attack. He just kind of fell a little bit and didn't have the distance to recover.
It's the sound Mr. Saturn makes when he hits somebody.
I know.
Honk,
Honk honk. Sounded like a clown.
honk, honk. The MuteAce train is coming through. He's up 2-1, and I would expect that ESAM is going to make the switch off of the Pikachu because that just looked frustrating for him. I can't imagine trying to play through that set again.
My only hope is if he's going to Smashville, it's not with Pikachu. Yeah, it's the Yoshi.
The Yoshi.
Yoshi does benefit quite a bit from that middle Smashville platform.
This is one of ESAM's 2 tertiaries, I would consider. He pulls it out for a couple of matchups, has before against Austin and some others, and now against the Peach. He's saying, I need a solution right now because this is Dreamhack. I want to get to Grand Finals and get a big piece of that $10,000 prize pool.
That down air drifting all the way across to the other side. That's one thing that you'll have to watch out for is the crazy aerial drift from Yoshi. Up air is going to set up for another one. Landing trap.
Really nice shield pressure from ESAM already with this Yoshi. We'll see if MuteAce can recognize these patterns that he's putting out on him right now. But he's not respecting so far the aerials on landing from Yoshi. They're so hard to challenge.
There we go. That landing back air could be a big setup for ESAM if he only goes for the drag down hits. They're going the forward air. What's big is grounded. That move is now untechable. All grounded spikes, untechable. So that's a true setup for Yoshi in this game.
Okay, tossing that turn up, seeing if he can mix up ESAM's recovery there. Just gonna go for that parasol safely to the ledge, but out of shield. ESAM's got plenty of options. It's so weird considering where Yoshi used to be with out of shield options.
Right, he baited out the get up attack again, crossing through MuteAce at the last moment, and he wasn't ready. That up smash doesn't catch the roll. Back air does, however, catch the jump.
Ooh, And that turn up right there means ESAM has to air dodge to ledge, and he's got to go for another one. But I think just a little bit of not being used to the Yoshi just yet from MuteAce. Without rage, that fourth throw is not going to kill. Later it would.
Up air almost doing it, but Yoshi is so chunky. He wanted to grab the ledge with that, but just missed. So that dot eyes took his stock.
And he's got another one in hand right now. ESAM putting on so much shield pressure right now.
Double dribbling. I'm calling a foul.
You're close. We'll work on the sports stuff later. But man, ESAM really working on making this Yoshi be the solution to the Peach matchup that he needs. You see that it's helping him get out of these crazy combos that she has at these early percents, but MuteAce just keeps catching landing after landing.
That back air is such difficult pressure to deal with. The forward smash catches the landing. ESAM now up a stock.
Like I said, man, that is what he's been doing a good job of, catching every single landing as it comes. Yoshi has a lot of options for it.
Just jumping out of the combo opportunities.
God, so many back airs coming out so quickly from MuteAce, and he catches that jump from ledge with the forward air. It's one of the best tools that he's got at the ledge.
Bear sets a big juggle opportunity.
Give me one more rainbow. Give me another, why don't you? The juggle keeps on going from MuteAce. Landing with that downer so that he can get all 3 hits.